parent, but my childhood was fun growing up in the Reach program with Marcus Webster and Virgil Phillips, man. The way they made us a family in that program, how we all just did everything together. I was in the gym, I was up 6 days a week. Only day we didn't get in the gym was Sunday. You know, Wednesdays was girl day, and we'll find our way to sneak around to get in there. But yeah, it was good, man. All my close friends came from that program, you know, the Reach program.
I see y'all, man. Y'all
Yeah,
tight as
we
hell,
still
man.
tight. We still tight to this day, and the standard was set by Virgil Mark back then. You know, excellence. You know, and that's the reason I began coaching. I know you didn't ask, but Marcus Webster and Virgil really is the reason that pushed me into coaching. You know, I wasn't thinking about being no coach, even though every time I played when I was younger, people said, "Man, we can see you being a coach," because I was a leader, never been a follower. You know, I caught a lot of slack for not going to Persian with all my friends. You know, I grew up in the neighborhood, but I chose to go to Northwestern because I wanted to play. I knew at Persian, a leader. I see all these guards, it's gonna be tough. I want to play, so I went west. And for 4 years, all my high school friends and friends like, man, they gave me a lot of grief, but I was like, I stood tall on it, and it worked out for me. So, I credit Virgil Marcus Webster, man, for even getting me started in coaching and doing this thing, and I appreciate everything they did for me.
I love to hear that. I love to hear that. So I was gonna tell you. So like, I know you said you started off as like a late bloomer, but who or what was your first introductory to basketball?
One of the first groups that we had, man, is crazy now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's locked up. But one of some of my best players that I first started coaching was
No,
Deshaun
no, no,
Sim.
no, no. When was your first introductory to
To
basketball?
real
You.
basketball. Yeah, I played. Like I said, I played on crates, man. Then I moved over into the State Fair at 12 years old, and I introduced the Reach quick. You know, everybody, all the kids, we going up to this rec center at the school to
Okay,
play.
okay.
I'm like, hey, I want to go up here. I want to be a part of it. Actually, I had got shot. You know, I took a bullet at 12 years old, being
Wow.
somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, down the street from my home. And
Oh wow.
once I came back off from being shot, I was like, look, my mom like, look, you want to get involved in something, you know. And I was like, well, what I'm gonna do? I played, you know, football for the Cowboys, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go to play basketball. And at 12, you know, I just went to Reach, and it became a family, man. Like I did that from 12 years old to this day. I still bleed that. I don't coach AAU no more, but when I did, I was coaching with Reach. I did my whole everything through Reach. When my mom passed, they pulled me in and supported me the most, and that's where I got my start from. At so I say about 12 or 13 years old when I really started like, hey man, I want to take this serious. These guys competing up here, you know, they actually getting at it, and I wanted to get better. I'm like, these kids really can play. These guys, Kendall Ashore, Martise Lee, all these guys was good, you know. And I'm like, wow, I thought I was good coming from my old neighborhood, but so I say about 12 or 13 years old.
So why not football?